This topic is called factoring out a monomial from a polynomial, univariate. So that means we're going to take this polynomial, which is univariate. Univariate means we have one variable. So in this case we have a. So we're going to take this polynomial and we're going to factor out a monomial. So we're going to factor out something that is just one term. So we have 8a minus 20a to the third. And we want to factor out something from both of these terms. So we need to look at 8a, and we need to look at negative 20a to the third, and we need to look to see what we can factor out. So something that we can divide both of those terms by. So in looking at the numbers, we have 8 and 20. The biggest number that we can factor out of both of these, or the GCF, would be 4. So we can take a 4 out of both of those. Now looking at the letters, looking at the variables, we have a, or a to the first, and we have a to the third in our second term. So in looking at this, the most a's that we can take out, that we can divide both of those by, would just be 1, since we only have one a in our first term. So altogether, we can take out a 4a. So we can factor out a 4a from both of those terms, meaning we can divide both of those terms by 4a evenly. So then when we do this now, we're going to have our two terms in parentheses because we're kind of doing the distributive property backwards. So in looking at this, we need to take 8a and divide that by 4a. And so when we do that, we get an answer of 2. That's a little messy, so let me go ahead and erase and rewrite that 2. So we take 8a divided by 4a, and we get 2. The a's are going to cancel out because we're taking 1a from that first term. And so then we're going to take negative, or minus, 20a to the third, and divide that by 4a. So we take 20 divided by 4, and we get 5. And so that's negative, so we're going to put that minus in there. And then we have a to the third, and we're factoring out an a. So that means we're taking 1a away. So that ends up being a to the second. So in looking at this, we have factored out a 4a from that binomial. And then when we factor out a 4a, we have 2 minus 5a to the second left. I hope this helps, and good luck in finishing out this topic.